people and wounded dozens more. And as we learn more about the victims, we now know a 6-year-old little girl is among the dead. Law enforcement agencies from across the nation have now spent the better part of 48 hours outside the suspected gunman's apartment complex where those explosives and devices were found with the intent, as we said, to inflict even more harm. Our Eric Fink talked to an explosives expert and joins us live with the details.
Yeah, Gemma, multiple explosive devices found inside alleged gunman James Holmes' booby-trapped apartment are now successfully deactivated tonight. An ATF agent right here in the Treasure Valley tells me it's all too easy to create a homemade explosive. Easy as a trip to the grocery store down the street. More than 100 law enforcement agents, including personnel from the Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, the FBI, and dozens of firefighters spent hours Saturday defusing the explosives found inside suspect James Holmes' booby-trapped apartment. The FBI says before leaving his apartment Thursday night, Holmes allegedly used a tripwire to trigger bombs the moment the police walked through his door.
It was an extremely dangerous environment. If a neighbor or an unassuming pedestrian would have walked in that door, or God forbid a first responder, they would have sustained significant injuries and or lost their life.
Police suspect Holmes carefully calculated this attack, acquiring various homemade explosive devices and IEDs for months. An ATF agent here in Boise says the process of making a homemade explosive often begins with a trip to the store.
Common household chemicals that if somebody has bad intentions and the knowledge and or the resources, they can cause damage. Somebody can just go to the grocery store like you and I every day.
Given the unknowns in this highly dangerous setting, authorities are working methodically, taking every precaution as they continue to collect evidence inside this Aurora apartment.
There is no speed for safety.
Now, the more than 80 neighbors of James Holmes are expected to be allowed back in their apartments tonight. Authorities plan to remain at the apartment building for days collecting evidence. James Holmes makes his first court appearance in Aurora on Monday. Live tonight, Eric Fink, Today 6 on your side.
And this shooting is now sparking a